Welcome to another class in the Show Me series. In this class, Show Me the Oracle Cards, you will learn all about the Oracle cards, what they are, and how to use them. Using my new rapid reading technique, you will learn how to read the cards in under 10 minutes. You will be comfortable and confident reading the cards for yourself, your family, friends, and even for profit. So what exactly is an Oracle card? Oracle simply means an utterance in response to a question asked. So Oracle cards are simply cards that answer your questions. Oracle cards come in all shapes and sizes. They can be themed on just about anything you'd like. Dragons, angels, health, runes, chakra, life's purpose, to name a few. Decks range from 22 to 72 cards. There is no standard. They can be elaborately ornate or simply graphic. You can buy them at many retail stores or online at Amazon or eBay. Or you can make your own with your own printer and using perforated sheets that are specifically designed for making playing cards. These are some of the decks that I've made myself. They come with lots and lots of instructions or no instructions at all. Reading them can seem daunting at first, but it needn't be so. Let's take a look at just a few. So getting down to it. When not in use, your cards should be stored in a pouch of some sort. This keeps them from getting lost, bent, stained, as well as from picking up negative energies that may be around. Inside the pouch, the cards are wrapped in a deck scarf. This is a simple oversized square of any fabric you fancy. It can be ornate or simple. If you are not a sewer, an oversized dinner napkin works just fine, and can easily be picked up at Bed Bath & Beyond or similar. Simply unwrap the deck, and when the cards are unwrapped, the cloth is spread out on the table under the cards and used as a reader's cloth, again to protect the cards from any negative energies that might be on the table. Before using the cards, some readers hold the deck in front of their third eye to encourage the third eye to be wide open for the reading. Another practice is to hold the cards over their heart and say, to be used only for the highest and best good. Let's go. Shuffle the deck whilst being mindful of your question. Remember that you can ask whatever you want, but the cards will always answer the question on your heart. Also remember, in dealing with the future, the past is the past, the present is the present, and the future is the future only as long as the present remains the same. So if the future does not show what you want, change the present and the future will change. So again, mindful of the question and shuffling the cards, or if your hands are small and arthritic, put the cards face down on the table and mix them up. The point is just to get them all mixed up. You can read the cards for yourself or someone who is with you, or long distance over the phone or computer. The energy doesn't care how far or near you are or anything about time zones. Simply draw or have the client draw a card and place it face upright in front of the reader. The majority of readers go with the thinking that oracle cards should be read only in the upright position, and make it so. Another group believes that the cards should be read as they fall, and a card landing upside down should be read as having the reverse meaning as it would if it had landed right side up. The choice is yours. Simply center and quietly ponder the card in front of you. Wait a moment. See if you pick up anything significant in the card's picture or wording. Then read out what the card says. In this case, I would say, in a nutshell, the answer to your dilemma is, when you get nervous, focus on service. So it sounds to me like you're waiting for something to happen, and patience is not your strong suit. The angels would tell you to put your attention to the following question: how can I make the world a better place? And allow the law of attraction to automatically take care of your needs. Does that make sense? How does that relate to what's going on in your life right now? Let the client talk. Or the next one. In this case, you drew the card Fiona, and she says that you have asked the divine for help and assistance, and it is on its way. Believe. And I would expand by saying the card says that you have been heard, and you should expect answers and see signs along the way. Or simply a card with one word on it can say as much as a card with many words. For example, the small card, right side up, would remind you to be thankful for the things in your life. If the card landed upside down, you would say that you should be counting your blessings instead of whining, just get on with your life. Or a single gemstone card draw reminds you to keep the magic in your life. Maybe you've been too busy and too tired to do the fun things in life. It's time to start taking care of yourself. Or this Love the Body card whispers from above to take care of yourself. Single card draws may seem incredibly simple, but they often result in a flood of tears and emotion, so be sure to have tissues nearby. The card often acknowledges an issue that the client knows is there but has been unable to see clearly or is too fearful to address it. Often just the fact that a card can see how unhappy, how unsupported, or how ill a person is when no one else in the world around them can. It can make a profound effect on their lives. Be sure to give the clients a few minutes to say their piece. Often your validation of the client and the issue can have far-reaching results. You can give a longer, more thorough reading by using 3 cards. The cards are placed in front of the reader, face up. Card number 1 represents the past, the energy or events that have led up to now. Card number 2 represents the present, the current situation, what brought them to you. And card number 3 represents the future. What will happen if things remain unchanged? Take a moment to be quiet and centered. See what message, if any, you get concerning the individual card. As well, see if all 3 cards put together give an overall message. After pondering them for a while, simply read them out loud, giving the client a chance to respond. In this case, I would say, in the past you've been undergoing a career change, and Archangel Camiel is sent to assure you that your life's purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Give the client opportunity to tell you about the changes that are going on right now, or changes he would like to have going on in his life. The second card, currently at the present, Angel Jeremiel assures you that everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to be, with hidden blessings soon to be understood. Give the client a chance to say how things don't seem to be right, and assure them that things will all make sense in the end. And finally, the third card. The future, Uriel tells you that you are to trust your inner knowledge and act on it without delay. You know what to do. And again, give the angels and the clients time to talk. Another third card draw. In the past, you had a time of admitting your weak spots, your vulnerabilities. Currently, you're being told to be patient. Assume your patience is not your strong suit, and in the future you'll explore new possibilities. Or finally, if you're looking for love, the past was the time to take action. Presently, you are to be strong and ignore the butterflies in your stomach, and the future result will be joy. Or a 4-card draw. The first card is the past, the second card is the present, the third card is the future, and the fourth card is the action required to make it all happen. In this case, number 1 card is the koala, all about empathy. In the past, you have learned to speak less and listen more. Currently, the whale is all about your soul's path. You're being told to honor your soul's purpose. In the near future, the antelope is being all about decision. You are called to make a decision. And the 4th card is what is needed to do to make it happen. In this case, it's the beaver, who is all about protectiveness. So you are being told just to go ahead and do it. Or in the case of the 5-card draw, the first card being the past, the second being the present, the third being the future, the fourth being the final result, and the 5th card being the obstacle, or the thing that's keeping you from getting there. In this case, the question or the problem has to do with a dark-complected male in the past. The second card says crisis. In other words, there's a problem between the client and the dark male. The 3rd card spot actually has 2 cards in it. If 2 cards stick together, put them in the same spot together. So in the future we see indecision and anger. But the final outcome spot is a reality check. The fifth card shows the obstacle that needs to happen in order for the reality check to be. In this case, it's communication. So in a nutshell, the client is having issues with a dark-complected male from the past. Things are pretty rocky right now, and the future holds indecision and anger. There's a chance for a reality check and to bring things into balance, but a line of communication has to be opened on both ends. So that's all there is to it, period. Simply being quiet and centered and challenging or validating your client as the card leads you to. Some final notes. If a card jumps out or falls on the floor or table as you are shuffling or just doesn't want to get back in, it's called a leaper. It's saying, read me, read me. Do not put it into the deck, but put it off to the side. It is a wild card or a trump card. It is the most important part of your reading. Put more emphasis on it in your reading or read it singly alone. And be creative. Mix two decks together. You can always put them back the way they were later if you want. Combining different decks of cards makes a very interesting reading. If you keep your cards and deck scarf in the pouch, they should not need cleaning. However, if you wish to clean them, the two best ways, one would be to put them out in the sun in a safe place, or two, to put a small piece of selenite in the bottom of the pouch with them. I hope you've enjoyed this class. Enjoy, have fun, and be blessed. Look for other titles in the Show Me series, including Show Me Tarot, Show Me Pendulums, Show Me Runes, and Show Me Getting Paid. Blessings.